How to crochet an easy cable headband. Hi, this is Gloria from GGTheCrochetQueen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. Today's tutorial will be on the cable headband, and if you have been following me, you have seen some of my creations. This is one of them. A pretty royal blue headband. I have avoided the cable stitch for years because I could not get it. And I'm sure there's other people out there in the crochet world that have had the same problem. I have looked at a lot of videos and I finally found one that I could do. So I was very proud of myself and I thought I would share it with you. The materials that you will need for this headband are medium weight yarn, an H hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and a measuring tape. So get your materials together and let's get started. I have my materials together. I'll be using the Just Yarn Premier Just Yarn worsted. It is a 4 medium weight yarn, 131 yards. The recommended, it's 100% acrylic, and the recommended hook size is a 5.5 millimeter, but we'll be using a H hook, 5.0 millimeter hook. And I have my measuring tape, my yarn needle, and my scissors. So we can get started. So this yarn looks blue on this video, but the color of it is warm green, and it looks like it's a teal colored green. So it's really pretty. Too bad it doesn't look that same color on this video. But we will continue to soldier on. And let's look for the tail. Let me see. Let's hope it comes out well. Okay, that worked out. And you want to make your slip knot, however you make your slip knot. And you want to do a chain of 21. So go ahead and do your chain of 21, and I will meet you at your chain 21. I have my 21. So what I like to do is turn my chain over, and we're going to work into these little bumps or humps, whatever you want to call them. And you want to count over the third one and make a double crochet. And I like to work into the back bumps of the chain because you get a very nice edging. So your top and your bottom look the same, and it makes it a lot easier to sew your end, sew those seams. So you want to make double crochets into each back hump of your chain stitch or back bump. And I will meet you when you finish your double crochets at the end. I am at my last double crochet, and this is what you should have. And as you can see, your bottom looks like your top, so you have a nice edging at the bottom. And what I like to do with my tail is just bring it in so that you can weave some of it in as you can crochet over it as you go. And now we're going to be starting row 2. You want to chain 2, turn your work, and take that, make sure you got the end, your tail, and you want to make a half double crochet into your next double crochet stitch. That's 1, and next stitch another half double crochet. Now your next stitch will be 3 back post double crochets. So you want to yarn over, go behind the stitch, or yarn over, you're going behind and through that opening and over your double crochet, grab your yarn and pull it through. That is a back post double crochet. And if you are unfamiliar with doing back post or front post stitches, I did a tutorial on those stitches, and I will link it to this video so that you can go back and practice that, and then come back to this video so that you can make a headband. So that was 3 back post double crochets. Now we're going to do 8 front post double crochets. So the next stitch, you yarn over, go under that stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that is a front post double crochet. And we want to make 8 of those. That's 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Make sure you're going in the right place. 5, yes. 6, 7, and 8. And your next 3 stitches will be 3 back post double crochets. So we're going to do the back post double crochets. Oops. And that's 2 and 3. And then our next 3 I hope I said that there are 20, you should have 20 stitches, and that includes that chain 2 at the end. So anyway, we're doing 3 half double crochets. So that's 1, that's 2, and then you do a half double crochet into that top of that chain 2. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay, so moving on to row 3. You want to chain 2, turn your work, and do your 2 half double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now you want to do 3 front post double crochets. That's 1 and 2, 3. Now we're going to be doing back post double crochets, 8 back post double crochets. So you see that? stitch there. Going to do a back post. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 8 back post double crochets. Now you're going to do 3 front post double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And we're at the end again, and we'll do our half double crochets. So 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and your third one into that chain 2. So that is row 3. Now moving on to row 4, which will be the start of your cable. So chain 2, turn your work, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets. That's 1 and 2, and 3 back post double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're starting the cable. Now this will be front post treble crochets. Front post treble. So, give me some yarn. You have 8 front post double crochets there. You want to skip 4 of them, and in your 5th one, you're going to do front post treble. So you yarn over twice, go under your double crochet, grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, your next stitch, you're doing your front post treble crochet. Yarn over twice, front post treble crochet. Yarn over again, and front post treble crochet. So that's 4 front post treble crochets on this side. Now we have to go back to this side, and you want to yarn over twice and skip over to your first double crochet here and do a treble crochet. This may be a little awkward if you've never done this before, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be a breeze. And again, you go over, look for your next stitch that you skipped, and do your front post treble. And then look for the next one that's skipped, and do your front post treble. And again, going to go to the skipped one, the last skipped one, and do your front post treble crochet. And this is what it looks like. Little odd right now. And we go over to our next 3 back post double crochets and do 3 back post double crochets. I should turn it over so you can see the back. So that's what you're going into, the back post, and you're doing your double crochet. And now we do our 3 half double crochets. And that is the end of row 4. That's what it looks like so far. All right, now we can move on to row 5. And you chain 2, turn your work, and do half double crochet, and another half double crochet, and 3 front post double crochets, now we're going to be doing back post double crochets into your trebles. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to turn it over, and you can see there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 stitches in the back. You want to do back post double crochet on each one of those stitches. So you turn it over, you got back post double crochet, grab the yarn, pull it through, and do your double crochet. And turn it over again and go into the next stitch, which is this one. Grab the yarn, pull it through, do your double crochet. Turn it over again. Here's the third one. You can go like that. Grab the yarn, do your double crochet. And on the fourth one, same thing, go under, grab the yarn, pull it through, and do your double crochet. Now for those here, there's an opening right there. Want to yarn over and go under that, go over that stitch, and grab it and pull it through, and then do your double crochet. It's a back post double crochet. Again, you want to go do your back post double crochet, and again look, do your back post double crochet, and this is our last one, last stitch, back post double crochet. Now you're doing 3 front post double crochets. That's 2 and 3. Now we'll do a 3 half double crochets into your last stitches. And that is the end of row 5. Row 5. So that is the back, and this is the front. So that's the cable going that way. So we'll go over another one, and then I will leave you to finish it out. And your finished product should be either 10 cables or at least 19.5 inches in length. So again, you chain 2, turn your work, and do your 2 half double crochets. And this is just repeating rows 2 through 5. So this is a repeat of row 2. So you do 2 half double crochets, and now you're going to do 3 back post double crochets. So you want to see those 3 stitches there, and that's where you'll be doing your back post. And you can always push up that stitch and see it and just go under it. That's your back post double crochet. That last stitch, back post double crochet. Now these stitches here are all front post, so this will be 8 front post double crochets. That's 1. Go to your next stitch, 2, and your next stitch, 3, and then you go to that 4th one, which is hiding somewhat, and then we're going to the front ones, front post double crochets. So you have a total of 8 front post double crochets. Trying to make sure I stay in screen. Now we have the back post again. And again, someone is doing their lawn. Thought they were finished. Hope you all aren't hearing that, but if so, that's what you're hearing. Someone that is using a blower right now. So now we're at our half double crochet stitches. And this is the end of repeated row 2. And this is what it should look like. And that's what the back looks like. And that's the front. So repeat of row 3 is chain 2, turn your work, and you do your half double crochets. That's 1. That's 2. And they're in the front, so you do front post. That's 1 front post double crochet, 2 front post double crochet, 3 front post double crochet, and those are back. So you're going to be doing back post. So we're going to go, and you can turn it over if that makes it easier, but you're just going into those back posts. So go under, do your back post double crochet, turn it over again, and you see the next stitch. Do your back post double crochet, turn it over again, and do your back post double crochet. And that's what you'll do all the way across. Get your 8 back post double crochets. 1, and we're going to continue until we have our 8 back post double crochets. There we go. 8 back post double crochets. Now we're doing 3 front post double crochets. And now three half double crochets. There you go. So that is the back, and this is the front. So we have one completed cable. Now moving on to repeat of row 4, chain 2, and do your 2 half double crochets, and now we have the back post. We're going to do 3 back post double crochets. 1, turn it over, 2, and did I skip one? Oh, I skipped one. Let's go back. Okay, there we go. That's the 1. And 2. And 3. Now start the cable again. You skip the 4. Okay, now we're going to be doing the treble front post. So you want to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go into the 5th one, and do your treble front post crochet. Turn over twice, go to the next one, front post treble crochet. Turn over twice, front post treble crochet. Yarn over twice, front post treble crochet. Go back to the first 4 that you skipped, yarn over twice, find that first one, and do your treble crochet. 1, and there, and find the second one and do your front post treble crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and yarn over twice, find your next stitch and do your front post treble crochet. And the next one, okay, and that is what you should have right now. Then we want to do 3 back post double crochets in your next 3 stitches. That is 1, and that is 2, and 3. And then 3 half double crochets, and the third one is into your chain 2. And this is what it should look like. Now this is the repeat of row 5. Chain 2 and turn your work, and do 2 half double crochets, and do 3 front post double crochets, and now we're going to be doing the back post double crochets. That's 1. Turn it over, find the second one. That's 2. And there's number 3 there. And then number 4. And now we find the other 4 trebles and do back posts. So you want to go into that space like that in the back, from the back, and over your stitch, pull it through, and that's a back post double crochet. Find your next one, do the same, back post double crochet. Next one, back post double crochet, and then your last one, back post double crochet, and then 3 front post double crochets. So wherever you see front post, you do front post, and when you see back post, you do back post. And then half double crochets, 3 half double crochets on the ends. So this is the back, and this is the front. So as you can see. So continue on to repeat rows 2 through 5 until you either have 10 cables, so that's 1, that's 2, or it measures 19.5 or 19 inches long. And I will meet you when you get to the end of your cable headband. I am finished with my band, my cable headband, at least all of the cables, and I had to start on another skein of yarn to complete it, and this is about 18.5 inches long. You can see there. So what I'm going to do now is the last row. So to finish this, I am going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn my work, and do my 2 half double crochets, and back post double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and this would be where you would start your cable again. I'm just going to do double crochets across those 8 stitches. Try it again. Double crochets across the 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then do your 3 back post double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and then do your half double crochets at the end. 1, 2, did I do? I'm going to do half double crochets. The last 3 stitches are half double crochets. That's 1, 2, and your last one is into your chain. If I can find it, there it is. So now you are finished. So now I'm going to put the ends together. You want your cable side closed in. And sew these 2 ends together. And I'm going to use my hook to do this. So you want to make sure that you're in all your stitches are lined up so it is done nice and neat. So just line up your stitches. That's why I say if your bottom looks like your top, it's a lot easier to stitch them together. Let's turn this around. I'm going to just do a chain 1 and go into that chain 2 on this side. Slip stitch it, and we're going to slip stitch across. So what we're going to do is we have go into the front 2 here, and then just go into that 1 there and pull it through. I'm just going to slip stitch. So go under both stitches here and then just get the front stitch of your next, let's make sure, yes, of your next half double crochet. And pull it through. So we're just doing slip stitches. So continue on. That's too loose there. Pull this stitch down. And again, you go under the first 2 and just grab the front part of the next stitch and do slip stitches across. Go under the 2, grab the 1, go under the 1. So you're just going through the top of one stitch and just doing half on the back stitch and just slip stitch across. And I will meet you at the end. I am at the end. You can just fasten off. That's pretty noisy. And you can sew in that part. I just want you to see what it looks like. So it is finished, and that is your seam, a nice seam. And you have a beautiful headband ready to wear. So if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and comment. Until my next video, stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.